YouTube, it's your boy, Tower Addict, with another video. YouTube, I'm dropping this video. It's not car related or travel related. It's about the military life I experienced in the 15 years that I experienced it. When I first left basic training, I got put in AIT in Fort Lee, Virginia. I went to basic training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, back in '99. I met a lot of people there, a lot of people I knew from the house. You know what I mean? They came also in to the military through reception at Columbia, South Carolina. I love that place. I never seen $1,000 in my bank account until I joined the military. I left basic training having like about $8,000 in my bank account. And that surprised me, you feel what I'm saying? When I first went to the PX after I graduated with my uniform on, my garrison cap on, I felt good. Me and my brother walked through the PX and he told me about the Dirty Boy CD, and I bought the Dirty Boy CD for him and myself, and some more stuff that he wanted. As I got stationed in Virginia, it was cold. It was a different type of cold weather. You know, they put us in this place called Lima Company. Lima Company is like a reception area until our units come and get us and take us to our new unit, our training unit. And man, that was an experience too. And I'm telling you, my military experience and training was great, y'all. I love my experience. So after all the training was over, I got stationed at Fort Lee, Virginia for 4 years. Within the 4 years, I deployed twice. I made E4 promotable real fast. I got out the military in '04 due to family loss. My grandma had passed away. My mom's grandma had died. And I came home for like 6 months. And in the process of me getting home, I didn't feel right being at home. So I joined the military again. So at that time, I got stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And I'm telling you, man, Fort Bragg, North Carolina was the best duty station in the states I ever had. So after that was over, every day is like, on Bragg is like exercising every day, PT. Every day, y'all. We did push-ups, sit-ups, ran every day. They had an A+ group. I was in the A+ group. The A group, the B group, the C group, and so on and so on. And you had the walkers, you know what I mean? And we did our little daily duties, PT-wise. Then 9 o'clock came, rope call. You know what I mean? Every duty station is the same, but Fort Bragg made me be a soldier. You feel what I'm saying? And with me, the military life was awesome at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. So I left there, did 3 years there, deployed once out of there, and I'm telling you, went to Tulil, Iraq for the first time. It broke me down. You know, it broke me down because was not used to. I just had my son at that time, and I was not used to leaving my son. I got attached to my son, so I didn't want to leave him like this. So I want to be closer to home, so I chose Hunter Army Airfield. This is where it get tricky at. Hunter Army Airfield welcomed me in. I thought that when you ship your stuff government travel, as soon as you get to a unit, they put you on TDY. When I first got to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, they put me on TDY immediately because they knew for a fact that my household stuff was coming and they didn't want me to be informed. As long as I report to my NCOIC, let them know I'm all right, I'm on leave because it's a transition. So I got the Hunter Army Airfield there in Savannah, Georgia, at 473rd. It taught me to be humble, and I'm telling you, at the end, I lost my rank there, but it made me stronger because the E6s when they charging me was fraternizing with the soldiers, and they got mad at me because I ain't do the same thing, but they were trying to get me caught up in the situation, but I was not doing that. But they claimed that I was too friendly with soldiers. But today's army or today's military, you gotta be friendly with your soldiers because your soldiers bring you home from war. You know what I mean? Just think about this soldier holding a grudge against you. They're gonna make sure you don't come home. So I came home with all my soldiers at Fort Bragg, and it taught me to where I'm going to in Hunter Airfield. I took the same. I went to PODC at Savannah, Georgia, graduated top of my class, and I'm telling you, made good. Got in a little trouble on the ride there. People came out there when I was in training trying to throw me off my course. They were so messy, they couldn't wait till I got home to take care of the situation. They want to come out there threatening my career then and trying to sabotage me, trying to throw me off and do all this and the third. They knew I couldn't go nowhere. They knew I couldn't do nothing. They kept on harassing me every day of my training. They wanted me not to remember what lane to go into or what navigation lane to go into. They tried their best to knock me out. I'm gonna shut the person out on this here. Towns, I don't call you first sergeant. I don't call you sergeant major. I don't call you whoever. Towns fucked my life up at Hunter Army Airfield. Because if you in a leadership position, and at that time I wasn't in a leadership position. I wasn't. But the people throw me into positions that made me man up. If you ain't kissing ass to these people, you go get messed over. They don't know you, they gonna make your life a living hell. So that's what Towns did to me. He was all buddy with everybody else. They got these E6s out here fucking these E4s and belows, but they got mad at me I ain't do it. They got mad at me because I ain't do it. I'm not gonna have sex with a soldier. I would never do that. But you got E6s out here doing it. And them same E6s made E7. That's the hurtful thing about it. You looked up to these people for guidance and leadership, but they sleep around with whoever. I remember going home one day, I seen this Staff Sergeant Lee in the cut behind the housing, right there. Like he was a damn state trooper or something, parked. Like this dude was harassing a lot of people. So when somebody threatening you, already threatening you, he already told people, he even told the sergeant major when he was down there, he did not want to make E7. He just want to do his time and get the fuck out. But he turned it to be an Uncle Tom at the end of the day. So I'm using my platform to tell you how my experience with the military was. After I left 473rd, I went to 416 Transportation. Great unit. Just right across the street. I seen these Joes every day when I lost my rank. I see these people every day because they got mad at me because I changed units. lot of E5s in that unit lost their rank in the 4th, 2nd, and 3rd. A lot of them. But you ain't kissing their ass or sucking their dick. Excuse my French when I say this, but it's the truth. If you ain't kissing their ass or going down on them, oh, they go treat you like trash. You don't know. They go claim that you neglecting your duty because they got counseling statements to do. They put it off on you. But you don't know crap about this soldier, but you gotta pencil whoop this counseling so they could get it because of what? So they could have so they can make their rank. This same fat fucker never did PT, long as I know this dude down there. If he ran from here to the nearest stop sign near you, he was giving out an L. Or I seen this cat ran to the stop sign, turned around, got in his truck, went to the gym, took a shower, and started road crawl like nothing ever happened. What person do that? But you made E7. I don't have no hatred for nobody in my career. But stuff that you do, it's gonna catch up with you. I thought it did. So a soldier came to me and told me one time that he was harassing her friend. All because she had a nice body, he liked what he seen, and he would call her little slick little remarks and text her out the blue. She lost her rank because she didn't get him none. What kind of crazy stuff is that? What kind of stuff is that? But you take my rank because I'm being nice to soldiers? But you out there trying to fuck soldiers, but you made E7? That's the stuff I don't like about the military. So I was blessed to go to 416 Transportation. I got there. My platoon sergeant at the time was named Stasson Foster. She looked out for your boy real good. She said, I know you just lost your rank. Take all the time that you need to get yourself together. She never came by my house. She never called my phone. I reported her. She told me to report to her one time. That was what the heaven sent. She looked out for me since then. And I'm telling you, that broke my heart when I left 416 and deployed with 512. Because I would never find another platoon sergeant like that. Why she couldn't deploy? Why she couldn't deploy with 512? I made my rank back and more. Because she believed in me. So she motivated me. She mentored me when I was down. She was there when I needed somebody to talk to. So I deployed with 512. Seen a different type of military. At a I was in a water purification unit. But their job is they get you the tabs and put in the water, test the water out, test the hard water out. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, did the deployment, came home, went right to Young Son, Korea, y'all. Young Son, Korea was the place to be. Chill, laid back, nobody own you like that. You know what I mean? Nobody stressing you, nobody worrying you. I went to a hospital unit, and that unit was the bomb, y'all. 121 cash, it's the bomb. So it was cold as hell now, don't get me wrong now. It was cold. But it made me be a better man. My platoon sergeant, they over there, when it's cold, I'm telling you, when it's cold over there in Korea, it's cold. So they tell us, don't worry about coming to formation, just come to work call. I did it. Go get your breakfast, then come to work. And when I got to work, sat down for like 2 years, didn't do nothing, but I still had soldiers I was in charge of. You know, I was a safety NCOIC over there, so I still had stuff to do over there. So I go to these safety classes, safety meetings, and they taught your boy how the hospital run things. And the hospital was so laid back. We still got to stand for parade arrest. talking to these people. But at the end of the day, as long as you come to them straight, they come to you straight. They ain't know shit about my job. Yeah, I was an 88 Mike. They ain't know nothing about my job. So, if my job, if the sergeant major already had a driver, I was an alternate. You see what I'm saying? So, if he had to go somewhere, I had 2 other people come to me to take this man where he had to go. You know what I mean? So I learned a lot through my military career, but the hatred, the spies or the conniving people was always there, because that would make the military messy. So I cannot work around messy people. I cannot digest messy people. So that what my military life turned into be. Messy people got me out the military. But now, I'm thankful for that. Colonel Holloway Petty taught me something. This is not for you. I had to learn that. And I had to confess that. The moral of my story is, the Army life sucked, but it made me a better man. So, those who trying to join the military, think what y'all doing. Don't think about the money. Think about the long period, the longevity of it. Don't think about when you leave, oh, I'm making this $1 million a month. No, you ain't. The max as a private, you might make $1,200 a month. Private first class, it might be $15 a month. Specialist, E4, you may be making $25 a month. E5, depending on where you at, you might get $35 a month. E6, you might be making maybe $3,800 a month. Do your research before you join. Make sure y'all go to school. If I decide to go to the military, make sure y'all go to school. And y'all will be better off going officer over enlisted. Because the officers retire 10 years after the enlisted do, but they'll have to go through half of this bullshit they enlisted go through. You still got the same consequences to deal with people, but you on the officer level with it. You know what I mean? So you get in trouble as an officer, you won't see that unit no more. But at the end of the day, y'all, support those who support you. You know, the military is all about who you know. Back then, it's all about who you screw. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day is, if you're doing right, know that yourself doing right. So when you check that person to the left of you or to the right of you, you feel what I'm saying? You know where to stand, how to talk to them at the end of the day. So that's my military life. It sucked. I'm making more money now outside the military I did in the military. I'm thankful, but I don't have that BS people to go through no more. I don't have that BS people to answer to no more. But at the end of the day, be thankful. I'm thankful that God took me through that to get where I'm at now. So like I said, y'all, have a plan, y'all. Have a strategy. What rank you want to be, how fast you want to get it. I made E5 real fast. And I lost it real fast. So over time, I learned what to do and what not to do. So, all right, y'all. Part 2 coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all, I'm coming to that 1,000 real quick, y'all. And I'm telling you, it's coming fast. Right now, I'm thinking I'm on 221, but I'm talking 921, and I'm telling y'all, it's coming fast. I can feel it. I just want to see what this next level is about, y'all. So tell y'all friends, subscribe, like, watch, share, do all y'all do. I'm just a YouTuber trying to make it, y'all. I'm gone.